Hi, my name is Amandeep and I'm a licensed CPA practicing in the Metro Vancouver region of British Columbia, Canada. In this video, I will discuss the difference between a business and a hobby from a taxation point of view. There are no hard and fast rules for determining whether your hobby is actually a business by definition or it is a hobby. You see, the complication in separating business from a hobby arises because of the necessary personal element included in hobbies. You see, hobbies are not always an activity that you do for profit. Publication IT 334-2R2 issued by the CRA says that if a hobby creates a profit because the revenue is in excess of business expenses, it is a strong indication that the hobby is a venture with an expectation of profit. On the other hand, if the hobby results in a loss, expenses in excess of revenue, there is no reasonable expectation of profit, which means you cannot claim any loss to reduce your tax bill. Consider this example. Mark has excellent woodworking skills, and as a hobby, he makes beautifully carved salad bowls, which he sells in a kiosk at a Christmas in a local mall. He has woodworking shop with a number of expensive tools and also must pay for materials, as the money he makes from selling the bowls does not cover the cost to make them. He knows that he is in loss and still continues to hone his woodworking skills for enjoyment, and he is not concerned whether he is making a profit or not. Take a real life case, for example. A lawyer decided to leave his $200,000 a year job as an associate lawyer in a large firm to pursue a career playing poker on a full-time basis. The lawyer had a loss of $122,000 from playing poker. If, as the lawyer argued, he was considered to be in the full-time business of playing poker as a professional poker player, his loss would be considered a business loss and hence would be fully deductible from all sources of income. In contrast, if, as the Canada Revenue Agency argued, that gambling was just a hobby and the lawyer was not in the business of gambling, he would not be able to deduct the business loss from any source of income. After detailed legal analysis, the judge was unable to conclude that the lawyer's gambling activities could be classified within the definition of a business, and his gambling loss was denied. If you want to read more about the case, please see link in the description of this video. So, if you generate a profit from your hobby, you need to report this profit as business income on the statement of business or professional activities, which is also called Form T2125 of your T1 personal tax return. With a few exceptions, the requirement to register for the GST or HST doesn't come into effect until you are no longer a small supplier. This is often called the $30,000 rule. As soon as your business makes $30,001 in the last 4 quarters combined or in a single quarter, you are no longer a small supplier and you will need to register for GST with the CRA. Please bear in mind that you are required to collect and remit sales tax if you are a GST or an HST registrant. Due to the nature of the hobbies, there is a rare chance that your revenue from hobby sales meets or exceeds the $30,000 limit for GST. As such, you will not have to collect and remit taxes on hobby sales unless your revenue exceeds this threshold. If you want to be notified about our new tax updates, please do consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video. Until then, bye.